as we get ready for this next fight, I might as well tell you, to my right is a two-time United States Olympic wrestler. But I say this without that caveat. Wrestling's the best base for modern-day mixed martial arts, and his wrestling is truly as good as it gets.
As good as it gets. And he lives by the motto. He embraces the grind. He gets out there, and he tries to punish you with his effort. He wants to punish you with his intensity, and he wants to overwhelm you with his pressure. That is wrestling. From the wrestling on the mat to wrestling on the feet, it's pressure, pressure, pressure. This young man is just literally, he personifies the style that so many of us went over.
Yeah, dude like pummels all day. His wife's like, I'm looking for a hug. You don't need to pummel me. Tremendous wrestler. We'll see if the hands have developed a little bit, but certainly a good opportunity on a big stage for him here tonight. This young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he tried to pull guard. He pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point, but he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has to bring just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. All right, so the tension is palpable. Both fighters have graced the octagon ready to go here at the main Honda Center in the Big A, Anaheim, California. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Dan the Beast Severn. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Royce Gracie.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
So here he is, the former UFC super fight champion and likely future Hall of Famer, Dan Severn. His resume reads like a who's who of future mixed martial arts legends. And in terms of the fighter we will see here tonight, everyone in his camp is saying this is going to be a much improved version who would have destroyed the last guy you saw his last time out. Let's see if Dan Severn can put those words into action here tonight.
Oh my God.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Big ground and pound.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He's got to be careful here.
Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Severn getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, nice.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. He's out again.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been
another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, that's tight. Gracie's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. That was a slick transition. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, bails on the submission now.
Right to the knee on belly.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Making all these shots count.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gracie. Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
And this might just be a matter of time. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
15 seconds. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Severn's in half guard now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway, and man, is he tough to submit. Right, no lack of effort, but unable to get that submission in the previous round.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic, which allows him to defend with the right frame of mind, and that's why he's never been submitted. He's going guillotine. That guillotine is tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. Oh, right into mount. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
Arm is very tight. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Gracie's back in full mount. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Got to be careful here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Severn. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Nice work, guys. Come on.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Severn's able to transition back to side control now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Severn. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be, oh, he's got a guillotine here.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's a real shot.
It looks like he's going to get this. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Oh, he got 2 spots.
Posture's up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Gracie's in half guard. Round 3 next.
Stop!
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see 2 high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over a lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Gracie gets hit with a kick.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Ooh, that looks tight. He's having his way with him here. Gracie's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Getting him out here. He's got to start throwing down.
Ooh, submission attempts and bunches tonight. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he's out. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Severn's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Gracie's back in half guard. All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, he's got it!
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Gracie's right back to the full mount.
Oh.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Severn. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he's got side control here, DC, you know.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so he can get pressure to the underbelly.
Under 2 minutes to go. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gracie.
This is a terrible position. In the half guard. There it is, now he's won him out.
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, he's gonna get him with it.
He took as many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
What a fight! What a fight!
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 57 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Royce, Gracie.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight, got the submission victory.
Well, he is legendary, he is ruthless, he is the former UFC welterweight champion Robbie Lawlor, and after taking most of 2018 off due to injury, he still believes that he can make a run at this welterweight title. Tonight figures to be an opportunity for him to try to prove as much.
Every time Robbie Lawlor steps in the octagon, he's got one thing in his mind. It's making his way back to a UFC welterweight championship. Right. He has a ton of ability, great knockout power, crisp, sharp boxing. But don't forget about the kicks of Robbie Lawlor. As we saw against Bobby Volker way back when he got back into the UFC, he has the ability to put guys out in a number of ways. He's finished fights by knockouts, won decisions, he's done everything. Robbie Lawlor is a true legend.
And if you're one of those fans who was watching in May of 2002 when he made his UFC debut against Aaron Riley at UFC 37, you know just how beloved by the MMA masses ruthless Robbie Lawlor is. Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Clover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is the former UFC welterweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, ruthless Robbie Lawlor. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So ruthless Robbie Lawlor getting going tonight. 20 career wins by knockout. Hand speed and power for days, and nice takedown defense as well. That figures to be tested tonight. Back to the feet. Big elbow there, lands. subdued by that stiff jab. Oh, masterful job by him controlling the range. Another punch lands.
Clean punch.
All right, so ruthless Robbie Lawlor, one of the best to ever do it, former UFC welterweight champion. And if you got extra points for mean mugging, this guy would lead the league, man. Slips. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch.
These guys are trying to knock each other out. This is a phenomenal fight.
All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now some separation. Back and forth we go. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, really playing to that length when he landed that punch. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Robbie Lawlor.
Straight punch lands. He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Pereira gets hit by that kick to the body.
Liver kick.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Ah, he's been... Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Pereira.
All right, don't waste your energy. Stay relaxed.
Oh, nice.
Well, Champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Under a minute to go. Oh, beautiful jab there by Lawlor. So we call on the numbers here. These are unofficial. The 42 total strikes unofficially have landed for ruthless Robbie Lawlor. Just missed with the left there.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Trying to stay in this fight.
Oh.
And that will do it. Robbie Lawlor, that has got to feel good.
Oh, my goodness.
With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ruthless Robbie Lawlor.
Ruthless Robbie Lawlor, the consummate fan favorite, and the power game was on point tonight, champ.
One of the toughest fighters we've ever seen in the UFC. When he came from Strikeforce, he was a new man and fought his way to the UFC Championship.
He's never held a UFC title, but he has every other record you would like to have in the UFC. Most wins, most finishes. He is the perennial contender, Donald Cowboy Cerrrone, and this recent form he has shown since becoming a father, arguably the best of his story.
The very best Donald Cerrrone we've ever seen. And the reason he has so many records is because he's a guy that really embodies the term anybody, anywhere. You bring an octagon, put it in the middle of an arena and invite Donald Cerrrone, he will show up and he will give you a fantastic performance. Donald Cerrrone is every man's favorite fighter, and rightfully so.
When he has faced adversity in his career, he has come through with flying colors. See the win from Nancy Medeiros that stopped a skid. Donald Cerrrone with momentum, back on the proving ground here tonight. Donald Cerrrone, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. So here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here.
We would be talking about a one-round fight, because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Donald Cowboy Cerrrone. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon Royval.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, early round action here, and you may not want to get up during a Brandon Royval fight. He believes he is the most exciting fighter in this flyweight division, and candidly, when you look at recent results, it's hard to argue otherwise. He is now healthy, the arm injury has fully healed, and Royval is ready to exact his revenge on this flyweight division. Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab. Oh, thwack, that is a solid kick right there. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, no feeling out process, folks. Here we go, edge of the seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good.
Huge left hand. Cerrone's got the clinch here in the early going. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. We'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. That was nice.
All right, full guard here. Bottom fighter likes it. Top fighter figures to want to try to pass.
Yes, he definitely wants to pass, or he wants to get posture to land ground and pound.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Royval's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Got his guard pass.
Royval's back in full mount. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Cerrrone getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Under a minute to go.
Now he's going full mount.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat for me, bud. Breathe. Great. Deep breath in. All right, here's some water. Ready? Listen. All right. Now you're doing awesome out there.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, this should be good as our next round gets underway. We nearly had a knockout in the previous round, but the corner seems to think they have their fighter back in the game.
It felt fun watching such an exciting moment, but it is a testament to this fighter and the toughness and the durability that he possesses, that he's still here right now with an opportunity still to win the fight.
Man, look at him load up on that right. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, nice jab by Cowboy Cerrrone.
Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Beautiful punch lands.
Lead kick is true there by Cowboy Cerrrone.
There it is again.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. His opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Nicely done.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his multi-game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Cerrrone is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, side control now. Royval's right back to the full mount here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Cerrone's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body.
Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He's got the single collar tie, and that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Different round, and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Halloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. number 2.
Go.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Try to establish that jab. That shot blocked by Cowboy Cerrrone. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Nice. Nicely done. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. He's got to be careful here.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Royval's back in full mount. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Royval's right back to the full mount. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely right.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for getting them out here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Changing the position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face. He's in the mount. This is where he wants to be.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Using a lot of good movement.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
He passes the half.
Takes his back now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist.
Going for an arm bar now.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cerrrone. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Royval's in half guard now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, that is how it's done. You posture up and get that elbow through. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Here's some water. Listen, that was an awesome round. You owned that round completely. I need you to fight smart, though. Don't get suckered into a...
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cowboy Cerrrone. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Cerrone's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Overhand punch to the head. Cerrone goes for the takedown. He misses. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. He passed the half guard. Great job landing from the top position.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Just over 3 minutes to go. There's a kick. There, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Cerrone's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already, and DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Jeez Louise.
Royval's strike attempt there is blocked. They're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. With a connection by him there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh! Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of...
Oh, he is hurting for certain. 90 seconds to go. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to... Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh, and now an uppercut.
Ooh, nice leg kick.
Oh! "45 seconds remain in the round." Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Game over.
And that'll do it!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brandon Royval!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history. He is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Halloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Halloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter, 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max blessed Holloway, Y&I represent, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Super Sodiq Yusuff. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blast Halloway.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early action here in this round featuring the Nigerian-American Sodiq Yusuff. Actually became a U.S. citizen during the training camp for his fight against Andre Fili at UFC 246. That ended up at that time being his 6th consecutive win. And there is very much a method to the madness of the Lloyd Irvin-trained Sodiq Yusuff. Doesn't force the issue, but believes tonight that he is going to be... Yusuff's got his hand looking for a guillotine. That guillotine is tight. How good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Beautiful transition.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Yusuff. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Yusuff's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Big ground and pound.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Beautiful movement, hip, trying to set up a submission now.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Yusuff's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice transition. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
2 minutes now to go.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Pressure on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. You heard him bad.
Crippling uppercut for him there.
submission game.
Holloway going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Working out of the half guard here. North-south, we'll see if the crowd can be mature about this. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Nice.
Let's get that side control going.
Final seconds. In the books.
Stop.
All right, buddy. Take a seat. Breathe slowly. Deep breath into that nose. All right, you with me? Good. The game plan is working perfect. It's doing exactly.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round two. That's how you do it. Beautiful kick by him there. Strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nice check on the ball. What a power strike there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Oh, big elbow. And now
he's hurt bad. Gains great posture and starts banging down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
a lot of top pressure being applied here. Side control now. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Yusuff's in half guard. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight in the stand-up. But he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
feet.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent got him going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Yusuff's eye is starting to swell shut. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Yusuff gets back up again. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Yusuff.
60 seconds, baby. Here we go.
He got hurt again.
Oh, big Superman punch there.
Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Halloway.
How about it, folks? Max Halloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was urgent, felt like he kind of needed a statement maker here tonight. Couldn't have done more to maximize the showcase.
I mean, that's exactly what he did. He was very aware of what he needed to do. He's had opportunities before.